We'll call this Transportation Committee meeting for February the 16th, 2021, approximately 4:30. I need a motion to approve the minutes for December the 17th, 2019.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Reed, would you give us your presentation?
Yes, sir. All right. On the agenda, you have discussion regarding the acceptance of Trend View Drive, which is Willow Creek subdivision. It's an ongoing matter, been going on several years, and we'll get into the ins and outs of it. And then also a new item, discussion regarding the acceptance of Lake Breeze Lane, Quietwater Way, Baywood Court, and Windy Pines Lane and Waterside Crossing subdivision. Ms. Gantz here, if there's any questions about Willow Creek, Mr. Dick Cottingham here is here. Any questions about Waterside Crossing? But I'll jump into Willow Creek. So on, on January 21st, 2020, County Council approved conditional acceptance of Twin View Drive pending the completion of various items on the list. The events required for acceptance of the road were resolved and or completed by July of 2020. We just hadn't had a meeting because of the COVID concerns. And that would have been within the year deadline set by County Council. So for your consideration, there are a few items that the county has negotiated that we would take care of, simple things for us to do. But as far as we're concerned, everything's done on that end. So just looking for your direction, whether you want to move forward with the acceptance of the road, and we'll get right away for it. So if there's not any discussion for that, then the action item could be, if the committee desires, accept the road into the county system, and action could be motion to full council recommended the acceptance of Twin View Drive P-3723 into county road system contingent on receiving all required right-of-way.
Make that motion, Mr. Reed. Mr. Chair.
Second. We need just a vote to take this to full council.
Yes.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Thank you for bringing that up to code, or to the recommendations by our staff.
I'm happy to. I'm thrilled.
All right. Next item is the new item, which is the discussion regarding the acceptance of various roads in Waterside Crossing subdivision. Mr. Cottingham brought to the Roads and Bridges Department an as-built commentary along with certification from a structural engineer, or from a civil engineer regarding the construction of the road, and a letter from the fire department saying that they had no issue with the cul-de-sacs or getting in and out of the subdivision. The roads, the only issues that we see with the roads are in the general condition of the rest of the subdivision, so there's nothing that's really pressing to be repaired by the county. The roads are 17 feet wide, but they have a 18-inch curb and gutter on either side that would bring it to a 20-foot driving surface, if that's the way that y'all choose to view that for emergency vehicles. And the only other issue that I saw when going out there, or one of the other issues, was there's a couple places on Lake Breeze that are steeper than 12%. And there is a parking lot that goes to their common area clubhouse, And that would be, what they're requesting is consider that the turnaround for Lake Breeze Lane. It doesn't have like a standard cul-de-sac, it has a parking lot down at the bottom. So there would have to be some back and forth about what we would maintain in that cul-de-sac, or if they would maintain it and just give access to the county for that parking lot. There would be a back and forth about that, because it's just not standard.
Do you see any problem with that?
We own the vast majority of roads in there. The precedent's been set, or it's been a 17-foot wide road with 18-inch curb and gutter's been accepted before in my time for Waterford subdivision. The road lengths are not anything that's hugely cumbersome. The longest one's about 970 feet, and then the rest of them are 250, 300, 400 feet. So you're not talking about a great deal of roadway to maintain. They're all at the end of county roads.
Well, I need a motion to carry these to full council.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Mr. Chairman, may I make a comment or two about it? I'm Dick Cottingham, who, as the engineer, represented them.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it's dumb to do that when you're probably getting ready to vote
Could you
yes.
come to the podium, please, Mr.
Sure.
Cottingham? Thank you, sir. I just want to make sure our recording device gets you
Sure,
properly.
sure.
And again, state your name for me, please, and thank you.
Sure, I don't want to prolong this, but my name is Richard Cottingham. I'm a licensed professional engineer and did the engineering work for Waterford Point several years ago when we turned similar streets over to the county, and the county accepted them and did the work for them. I've got some photographs I want to leave with you so that you can see what a quality subdivision is. And it's, Kyle properly used the term curb and gutter, but it's really a rolled curb. And I was with the fire chief when he did the Waterford Point. I didn't go with him this time. We've cored all these streets, and all the pavement is greater than the 2-inch thickness, without going into, I won't bore you with other details. But I strongly request that this be approved and that you forward it to the full council. And I have here some photographs so that you can see what it is. These are, and I'm not finished up, I know you've got to get out of here. These are different streets, but they all look about the same. And Paul, I'll give you the rest of my stack right here.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Cottingham.
Okay. Thank you. Unless there are any questions, that's all I want to do, is just let you know it's a quality subdivision and everything, the pavement's in good shape.
I don't have any questions, Mr. Sheriff. Thank you, Mr. Cottingham.
I'm good.
I think we're fixing to vote. All in favor?
Aye.
As far as I know, that's all the business that we have. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Gentlemen.
Thank you.
Sir? We do need 15 minutes in between, yes, sir. Mr. Durham, we need exactly 15 minutes.